Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Here we go. Here we go. Am I pitching? Am I pitching? Am I pitching? I'm not, but I'm a DH. I'm probably go pitch next game.
If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Caleb Brown. Stepping in now, a top 5 prospect in the White Sox system, so there's a lot of hope in Chicago for how he could help them down the road.
That's inside.
Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level.
Get down.
Dives, but can't make the catch. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Into
there we
second,
go, baby.
Easily with a leadoff double. That one was
we
right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So digging in, Andre Lipsius. Second inning, no score thus far.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Nah.
1-1.
This one's in the dirt. Fly to left. The left fielder under it. Brings it in for the...
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
Doubled off. Runner at first, nobody out. Brown cracked a double the first time at bat.
Ball 1.
Late swing, fouled to the left. 1-1 pitch now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that.
Nope.
That one.
Two strikes.
Hey, Llama, how about a little something for the effort? Well, you can stick me in a long Italian.
In the season end.
Gone. It's time for $240 worth of pudding. One not close. Ball 2. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Ground ball right side, could be 2. In there safely.
No, he's in there, safe.
Booyah.
Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Now here's the 0-2.
Right now.
On the ground, could be 2. The
Nah,
underhand
this
play. Here's 1.
motherfucker.
He's out.
Their 4th double play of the day. 2 gone. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
Oh. Increased hit on inside pitches.
Brown now in the box, comes up
for the
empty.
inside, mix that bitch.
1 out and the base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Now he turns for second. To second, but way too late.
Smack that boy.
That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bit of work by the DH. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Andre Lipsius. Rolls away a little bit. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. The Barons, with the go-ahead run standing at second.
Looking good. No one better up there. Nice rip, kid.
And that's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. Nice job of two-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit. Punched that one into the outfield for a base hit.
Come on, baby. Just don't double play.
Here comes the 0-2
Don't double
pitch. Called out on strikes.
God damn.
Huge K there. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Burke.
Yeah.
Ground ball, right side. And it gets
Ooh, he
by.
missed that?
To score from third.
He missed that?
It's 2-1. Errors are never fun, but when it leads to a run scoring, there's an extra layer of frustration. Tough break for him. Runners on the corners and two out. Next up for the Barons, Caleb Brown.
Nope.
Off the plate,
That's
inside.
inside.
Ball one.
Nope.
That's in.
This
Ball
could be
two.
the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Puts this one in the air down the line. Drop step, heads back on it. Pulls it down.
Damn.
That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up. So two down. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb Brown.
Swing for the fences on this bitch. Ooh. Nice cutter.
That's a ball. I got one ball, one strike.
Cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
And there's a
Ball.
ball. Pitch
Count
misses
ball.
there, and that's ball three. Two outs, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base knock. A two-out knock, and it keeps the inning
Man, I gotta
alive.
change his run. That shit is weird.
Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Andre Lipsius. Now a chopper out in front of home. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here. Brown really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. Put together a 4-hit performance. Caleb Brown, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do.
53 strikeouts, baby.
It's the Birmingham Barons and the Columbus Clingstones. We'll be back to get this one started after this. We're back here at the ballpark. And today's starting pitcher, Caleb Brown. Here's some more information. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously,
What
you
does
need to
whip
limit hits
stand
as
for?
well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Milligan. And a bunt towards third. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ambioris Tavares, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play.
Yep, I knew it.
Got the batter swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Next to hit for the Clingstones, Charles LeBlanc. In there for strike 1.
All one's the count.
Swings through it.
Got it.
Double play situation here. It's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Close one, but doesn't get the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Slider
Outside,
misses
that's a
away.
ball.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Bryson Horn. And he has struggled this year.
That's a ball.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up.
That's ball 2.
What?
And now he's mouthing off to the umpire after not getting the call. You don't like to see this from a
That was
minor league
clearly.
pitcher. Got to show more composure out there. Pulled hard, but
Clearly
it's
a
a foul
strike.
ball.
Like,
Out
that
in front
wasn't
of it
even
on that fastball,
close.
and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Milligan at second, 2 away. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
That
Where's
shit
the emotion
wasn't
on the
even
sleeve,
close,
but
bro.
as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam.
Bitch ass
Caleb
motherfucker came
Brown,
over there
the
and
next
bunted
to
on
hit,
my ass.
coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Line drive for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And now, Andre Lipsius. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's up.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run. This broadcast is sponsored by Hacken / Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years.
Got him.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? There's a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual.
Got a bat on that motherfucker.
0-2 now. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Set down looking. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, number 2.
Ball.
A little high, a little high, a little high.
The next
Nope,
offering
that's a
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 2.
2-0.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one
Oh
close.
my god.
Home team down by
What?
1. Bottom half of the second inning. That clips the zone. 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Count full.
Grounds it to short. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Keyshawn Ogans.
I fucking made me fucking battle for that
Zone
shit.
called a strike.
I
0-1.
take that. You gave me a makeup call.
Takes a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Swing and a
It is
miss.
3 up and
Swing and a miss.
we're back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr.
Change up. Bow.
That one finds the zone.
Ball one.
Little high, little high, little high.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Digging in at the dish for the Klingstones, Tyler Tolvey. One out and the base is empty.
Nope.
That's to third, Lipsius. Slings to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Klingstones, Cody Milligan. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
Oh.
That one the first. Elko takes it to the bag alone, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. No run. Welcome back. The Klingstones at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball one.
Ooh, come on, man.
On the ground to third, Lipsius.
Ah,
Jump
yeah.
throw, but safe at first. And they start the frame with a leadoff infield single. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Now at the plate, Charles
Ball, that's
LeBlanc.
out.
And they say he went.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to
1
see
ball,
the runner break from
2 strikes.
first, trying to stay out of the double play. That one back up the middle.
God
Gets through.
damn.
Lead runner holds up
Come
there
on,
at first
infield.
and second with nobody out. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Bryson Horn struck out swinging in the first AB. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tying run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Can't be swinging at
0-2
pitches
the
that
count.
low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. To first. Might be 2 here. Fires to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. This one along the left field line, and foul ball. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this ball game.
2 strikes. One more strike, baby. Get his ass out of here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now here's the 0-2. And
Got him.
And a miss.
Got him.
That ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Nobody out and a runner at first. Brown, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner. Brown, only 18 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Next one's
Has
fouled
too
back.
low. Shouldn't have swung at that.
0-2, and the delivery. Close, but ruled a ball.
One
I
ball.
should have
There's
been
some
out.
fastballs in this AB. The
Should
pitcher
have been
might
out.
be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Here's a blooper to left. And that drops foul. 1-2 now.
That's ball 2.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
I did a
Lead runner
contact
to
swing
second, so
and
2
still
on
made
and
weak
nobody
contact.
out. And now at the plate, Andre Lipsius.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
High in the air, out to right, pretty deep. Snags that one. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with one out.
Too late.
Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. 0-2, here's the pitch.
One ball.
In the dirt,
2
but
strikes.
blocked. No action on the bases, though. And 1-2. Fly ball, left field. The left fielder moving under it. 2 away. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, number 92. Oh, caught up in a rundown. The tag.
God damn it.
And that's the inning. So no run. Bottom half of the fifth.
Caught
and
my
the
ass, bro. He
Clingstones
caught
batting.
my ass.
Ball inside.
I don't think I successfully stole a base shit.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lipsius. 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Keyshawn Ogans. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
Yeah.
Home team
0-1.
down by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. This has been a solid
ball,
outing
2
for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come
No
on, bruh.
swing. Ricky Holiday on the corner. And now the 1-2. On the ground, right side. Picks it up. Whips it to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Digging in at the dish for the Clingstones, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game.
0-1's the count.
Next one's fouled back. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. And that's a strikeout look.
Got it.
Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Got it.
Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Barons out in front, 1-0. It's the Large Lad Burgers Big Inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers.
Aye. 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter
One.
retired in the 6th.
2 more, baby. 2
So
more.
up next, Cody Milligan, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. This one lifted in the
There we
air
go,
left
baby.
field and
There we
makes
go.
the simple catch.
Keep me alive. Keep me alive.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Ambioris Tavares.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Nice job there as he gets him 1-2-3. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far.
All right, sit me down, bro.
1 out and the base is empty.
Pull me out. Pull me out. I know I'm getting tired.
Fouled off. He was late.
96. Man, my shit like a 93.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And this one right back to the mound. And plenty of time to first.
There we go.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brandon Eisert. A runner on second to deal with. Drive along the left field line, and it stays fair. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double. Nice job.
Oh,
to drive the
yeah.
run. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. The 0-1. This one to right. Fair ball. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do. 1 out, runner at second base. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb Brown. Now a fly ball to right center. It's carrying.
Damn. How high did he hit that
Snags it for the
motherfucker?
second out.
Sounded like a
He's
good
swinging
hit,
the
but
bat in this one. That pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Brown with a solid
I say,
two-way
I better get
performance
that
in this
win,
ball
bro.
game. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own.
man, hating ass niggas, bro. I thought I had a good game. Batted good, pitched good.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Caleb Brown. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 10 hits in the last 5 games. Hammered down the line, should be extra bases. And that one's getting into the corner. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay, runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And now the right fielder, Oscar Colas. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a fly to left. The left fielder under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Brown will hit next.
I put this up.
Picked
I
up
put
an
this up.
RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Nope.
And the
Off
first
the
pitch
plate, ball
misses for ball one. So one on now with one away. Oscar Colas now at the plate.
Going up there. It's your turn. Your turn.
Throw over to first. Back in safely on the dive. Ball four there. Tying run is on base. Next up for the Barons, Andre Lipsius.
Hey, clutch up right now.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Out to short. And a base hit right there. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. That may wind up being a pivotal at-bat in this one. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. The 0-1.
Right now. Make something happen for us.
Out towards left center, on the move. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. Some team first hitting for him there with the bases loaded. I'm sure he would have rather knocked an extra base hit or even a grand slam, but he didn't try to do too much. Would have been nice if the other runners could have moved up, but they'll take the run on the sac fly. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock.
2 perfects in a row.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Oscar Colas getting ready to hit.
Right place. Here we go.
Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one wasn't quite on the sweet spot, but he managed to punch it into the outfield and get a base hit. That's the kind of knock that... And that'll load the bases. Michael Turner digs in now.
Going better up there. Here we go.
0-2, rocks and fires. Line to right for a base hit. One run comes in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 4-4.
Let's go, baby.
One down. Caleb Brown will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Going for it. Power swung that bitch.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rolls away a little bit, and the runner stays put.
Oh, there you go. Get 3 more balls.
All square at 4. Lifted in the air to left. That's out number 2. And here at the plate, Andre Lipsius. That one is way inside. right back to him on the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. So extra inning set to start, and now the DH, Caleb Brown. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
Good pitch, good pitch.
On the ground to third, Ogans. On to first.
I don't want to get beat by the same pitch again.
Brown made some big contributions for them in the win. 4 hits in the ball game. Caleb Brown comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Birmingham Barons. Caleb Brown now at the plate, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one.
Hey, with the Braves.
Drive him in right here. You go.
In the air, out towards right center, Kilpatrick. 2 down. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Caleb Brown steps to the plate.
Who the hell buying a
top
Weasel?
10 center field prospect in all of minor league baseball.
That's a ball.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Way high with that one. And that's ball 3. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Next pitch in for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Runner on base to start the inning. Right there, a great example of how an up-the-middle approach can work out even if you don't make loud contact. I might need to see if the players can hear me. I was just talking about that. On the ground. There's one.
Out of there.
Throw to first, but not in time. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown. 1 for 2. And he grounds it to the right side.
I knew it after I swung.
That'll do it. So they
That shit was
strand a
too low.
Next to hit for the Klingstones, number 2.
They gonna be at third. If I can get to the ball.
Up the middle, pulls it in, 2 away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Brown
1-0.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Inside.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one ripped.
That nigga shit is like a fucking curve. The damn cutter, that shit.
This pitch popped up. 1 up, 1 down. He should be feeling good after getting that first. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do.
I went for 4 or 5 to a 1 or 4. shit. I ain't mean to say that.
Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Brown, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks. First offering misses the mark. In the air to left. Makes the grab. One away. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Welcome back to Columbus, Georgia, top of the fourth inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Leadoff batter retired in the third. And now, Dylan Shockley.
They go be at home. He got a head start.
Lifted in the air to right center. Brown glides to the left. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags and will move up to third. One down. Brown, the next to hit. Fastball in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. And plenty of time to first. Man at first with one gone. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown. Late swing, fouled to the left. And it's
one ball, one strike.
Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Shouldn't have swung at that.
Out number 2.
Come on.
Just what he was hoping for, throwing that high fastball. Weak contact, and they get the pop out.
Somehow we still gotta win. Jesus, bro.
Caleb Brown just about. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. One away.
Hot dog water.
We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb Brown. Close, but called a ball. Some control issues already in this one, and now he's not getting a call he's got to have. Tough break. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Line drive.
Come on, I can't catch a break.
Just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that's the end of the inning.
That was a hittable pitch, bro. I wasn't wasting
Two outs
that.
and runners at first and second. And now, Caleb Brown. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Safe. It's 6-1.
There we go.
Nice job to drive in the run. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. And that'll load the bases. So digging in, Brandon Drury.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Popped up. Ibarra. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runs.
The fuck was I gonna keep running for? That shit was over.
This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win.
Got a hit.
Nice job.
RBI. I'll take it. Fucked up safe and selling that compression sleeve. Okay, we in first bubble of the game. Oh, shit is tight.